EA Sports, it's in the game. Boom! They put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hand.
What I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wilding out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, who we? One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, you know I go, you know go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, you know I go, you know go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold.
For the bank and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching her, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt the bread, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he leave the know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull the mail before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, you know I go, you know go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, you know I go, you know go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold.
Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the pen chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name a who got a better flow, but she can hang it up just like a telephone. Stick me up with the cost 10K to let it come see it. Hands down here, make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new it in the machine out. Jewelry be cold like the temperature 0. On the borders, they call me the hero. Heavenly, then they know what I be on.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get off, go, get on, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, and you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get off, go, get on, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold.
List how you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack. Read the script. Born in Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3 jobs. I knew that they struggled to get it. That's why I wanted to get it. That embedded, you get it. Treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Lance laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself. Count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Try to sing my ship like Titanic and leave me with Jack. Hope I be panicking, but I rose to the top. Isn't it funny that the is built like a Maserati, yoga folding like origami? What? I walk the walk. I talk the talk. I be saying what I want. When I had no deposit, closet was looking real bare. Now I made a deposit, my closet's looking super rare. Drove it really far. Crazy how did just happen, wishing on a star. It's a celebration, I ain't talking Mardi Gras. With a little patience, you'll be eating Budokan. What you want? What you want? Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest. Never let a manufacture stack like that. And if it getting toxic, tell the boy fall back. If it was back then, I'd be tripping off that. Took a little time just to get me on track. I went from snotty to snobby, got it like immune to everybody, this is stunt 101. Up in the club, throwing the 50s like hated to love it, I just can't get enough. Labels keep calling me, I said move if you call me please, or don't even bother me. They said oh my apologies, they keep calling and calling. I keep stalling and stalling. Rookie of the year, my career snowballing. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin. Just being honest.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Got on the ring, stuff. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here revealing, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a three-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton.
I love his football IQ. I love his ability to have people rally around him. And as he likes to remind me all the time when I get ready to call one of his games, I can run it a little bit too. A nice presence to have on your team.
Well, Dalton going to throw right away. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper place.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Lutt's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Well, the Falcons now get to stretch their wings on offense here, and at quarterback for them is a former 2nd overall pick who spent 4 seasons as a starter in Tennessee, Marcus Mariota.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Mariota. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Patterson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll back him up to. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. Oh, what a move. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. They run it again with Kamara. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And out of the air, Dalton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 56 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it will pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Mariota. Right back to Pitts again. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's the option play now to the left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Here's Mariota. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 2nd and 2. Now Mariota. Got Edwards now on the slant. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. From the red zone now, Mariota. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To the air again. Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Patterson. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Mariota to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Mariota. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marcus Mariota. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Dalton. And this one is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for Landry. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Looking long for Thomas. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown. Michael Thomas. 62 yards. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
1st and 10 for Dalton. He's going to look deep now for Landry.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Play action here with Dalton. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete.
Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for the...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry from a yard out. Mariota on 1st down. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
So we've reached halftime here. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stout troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Mariota to throw it. And this will be caught by Edwards. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And Dalton to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Dalton sets up play action.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Coming left is Kamara.
And he'll take this down to the 33. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So Dalton now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. On third down, here's Kamara. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And quickly they get to the line. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down at 6 now from the 42. A 10th carry for Kamara. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. Following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A running room for Kamara on first down as he takes this forward. It's a gain of 7 there on first down. 2nd and 3 coming up. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for New Orleans, hey, you get
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide up. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See they just getting cake. They ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how